Good morning, everyone. Another Connect and Share Friday morning, and I'm actually coming to you live from the Office of Sport offices in Dubbo. Spending a bit of time out here getting some stuff done, some connections done, some information share, and lots of opportunities before us. But you'll see there it's a number 98. What are we going to do for our 100th session? I want some ideas. We need to get a bit of a feel for what people are wanting to do on our 100th Connect and Share. So that's only in 2 weeks' time. So have a bit of a think about that and certainly let me know. But before we get started, I come to you from Wiradjuri land, and can I pay my respects to the Aboriginal people that we work with and understand of their knowledge and expertise of past, present, and what they're doing in trying to educate us on the land and country. We have some exciting stuff in the horizons in working with our First Nations people. And just a reminder that if you are interested in this area and development of First Nations integration with our product, we do have our subcommittee currently open for registration. So if it's something that you are passionate about and you'd like to jump on board and be part of our subcommittee for First Nations, please let me know, and we'll get you involved in what we're doing there.
Did I put my hand up for that one? I can't remember.
You did, David. You did put your hand up. So you are one of the 3 that I currently have. Once we have 6, we'll be able to get started. So that's, yep, got you on that one. Okay, big week that we've had already. Yesterday, I zoomed in from Dubbo here to participate in the Western Sydney Moving event. And wow, congratulations, David Burns. He runs Collective Leisure, and he managed to get over 100 people interested in this event. I think in the end of the day there was about 60 odd that certainly was in attendance to have the conversation around getting Western Sydney more active for their benefit of health and wellbeing. Incredible lineup of speakers. I was privileged to be one of them. That's certainly not the caliber that the others were, but it was great to see the energy and just the sheer collaborative nature of what he has pulled together, hopefully with some great outcomes into the future in getting some real good innovation in getting Western Sydney moving. So well done, Dave. Great credit to you and the team, and look forward to this conversation continuing to get things moving. Last night, a little bit chilly, but Helen, you'll see Helen Maddock there from the outdoor education group, and myself were privileged to get to speak to some of the far west kids that have come in for a careers camp. And we shared with them the opportunities that the outdoor industry has. So great opportunity, great fun. We had a few games, showed them what it's all about. And yeah, working with the REAP team at the Department of Education, we can only see more opportunities coming from that collaboration that we have there. So yes, great results so far. The mountain bike workshop we had on Monday night. Great presentation from Oz Cycling as well as Blue Sky Trails, and then some great conversation with many people from the mountain bike community around some of the challenges that exist in trails maintenance. A lot of different conversations all coming together about, now how can we work together and advocate together to get change. So another great collaboration, and thanks to the guys for such a great event. And again, we just need to keep these opportunities going. You can see the recording on our YouTube channel if you want to catch it up and hear what was said. We don't want to play that now. We want to skip that. Otherwise, we'll be here for another hour. There we go. Last week, when we went to the Outdoor Victoria conference, we were able to also announce this new collaborative project with Affinity Insurance Brokers. So as we know, insurance has been a real big challenge for our industry, not only in price, but also in just obtaining insurance. We have come together to try to work out a solution. And I'm pleased to say that we have come up with an education program that will certainly help and guide businesses in best practice in mitigating in gaining insurance. So Affinity have put all their support into this to ensure that it is a program that if operators go through, they will certainly support them with delivering insurance solutions for them. So happy to take any questions on that, but this is a groundbreaking program. It certainly starts a little bit more conversation in best practice in the industry. And it's not just ticking off insurance boxes, it's also ticking off certain aspects around requirements from landowners and land managers. And it comes in 6 different modules. So watch this space. We're hoping to get the first module out by mid to late July, and the rest will succinctly follow. But a great innovation in trying to get a solution to one of the problems that we're currently facing. Okay, Skills IQ. Would you believe we're around review of the training package again? So the fitness and recreation training package is open for feedback. If this is an area that you work in and have some thoughts about, they're certainly encouraging you to submit that feedback. Remembering that this is the basis of which we employ our staff from. So it's incredibly important to ensure that, you know, the training packages are current, applicable, and certainly best for the industry. Dave, you had a question?
Yeah. Hello.
Yep.
I guess it's critical that we get the adventure activity standards and good practice guides fitted into all the things, because I think we reviewed the package the last time and then released the standards. Yeah. So it's probably not as linked as we could. And that comes down to then who is going to do that.
Absolutely.
Yeah?
And I think that's, you know, certainly Skills IQ's role is to take all the feedback and then propose the changes that need to happen. So yeah, really good point. And I encourage everyone to probably review it from their sense, knowing that they're employing people that come out of some of these training packages, and does it meet the needs of your future employees. But yeah, really good point. Thank you, Dave.
But is it something, for instance, that the Outdoor Council of Australia should be putting a generic submission in?
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. I think all peak bodies should be putting in, not just Outdoor Council of Australia, but every state and territory as well. Great. Going into what's going on around the traps, and certainly Dylan Jones and Travis Fernay from Valley Outdoors have got this amazing event that is coming up on the 17th to 19th of June. This is designed to be a fundraiser for the communities that have been affected down there with the floods. And as we know, places like Kangaroo Valley were totally shut off to visitors because of the weather events. So nicely termed, the FOC is the event that it's a festival of canoe and kayak. And if you're interested, please get in touch via the website or the staff on that one. With the Trail Bike Subcommittee, we are trying to start the discussion on some of the content around the white paper and discussion paper that was launched last month. One of the areas that we're looking into now is the single track bike, trail bike riding, and the opportunities, but also the challenges around that single track riding. So anyone that might be connected in some way to this topic, we encourage you to come along to the 20th of June workshop. It's from 3 to 4 p.m. Online via Zoom, as we're so accustomed to now. And yeah, we're going to have some great conversations around the challenges in this space, but also what can we do and who can we work with to commit to change. The Outdoor Education Awards are back open. So as we get closer to the National Outdoor Education Conference, where they're going to be launched, the applications are now open. They will close on the 24th of June, which is not that far away. As it's the 3rd today, we've got 21 days, 3 weeks before you need to get that application in. There are 5 categories now. There's a new category, that bottom one there, the Outdoor Education Emerging Practitioner. So let's get these young ones and youthful interest into our industry acknowledged for their contribution and their leadership and opportunities that they can bring for the future of our industry. But the same categories apply as they were last year. So the Outdoor Education Program of the Year, which last year went to the Alice Sloan Expedition run by OEG. So a great testament to their program in receiving that award. Also service to outdoor education. So that acknowledges people that have contributed over and above to outdoor education. The Outdoor Education Practitioner and Outdoor Education Fellow, which certainly is a recognition that that everyone should aspire to. And of course, you get your post-nominal letters if you're awarded a fellow. Right, on to the future of our Connect and Shares. We've got a lot lined up coming up, but the one I wanted to highlight today, which is very significant, and the outcomes of this are very significant for our industry. It actually looks at injury law, and there was a case recently, the TAP case, you might know of it, where there was a payout of over $6 million. That the interesting thing about this case is that when it went to the state court system, they did not win the case. It went to High Court and they won the case. So the impacts of that and the flow and effect we certainly need to take note of, because it comes down to the obvious risks when participating in the outdoors. And this lady was in a horse event where the injury came, and it's not solely focused on horse events. It is focused on any outdoor event that we need to take the learnings and adapt them accordingly. So please jump on for the 24th of June, and we're very lucky to have Clyde & Co lawyers presenting that case. Dave?
The interesting thing about that one, of course, is that she wasn't a normal participant competitor. She was actually a professional.
Correct.
Yeah, so it relates to our staff and professional competitors in a whole range of events that are in the outdoors, like swimming and a whole those outdoor races.
Absolutely. Yes. Very, very true. And it also brings up the old case of do waivers stand up in a court of law. So without giving away the punchline, I think come along to the 24th of June and you'll certainly might hear some things that we probably need to listen to. Okay, National Outdoor Education Conference. We mentioned a little ago just on the awards, but it is coming up swiftly. And for those that want to engage in some sort of support or sponsorship, we are at the tail end of that. We literally have, I think now, I see my email, we've only got one exhibition space left. So if you want to partner with us, you need to get in pretty quickly on that one. It's looking great. The schedule is going to be launched by the end of this month. So you'll be able to see exactly who's speaking and when. But yeah, the lineup is pretty incredible. So looking forward to that event. A reminder that this one closes on Monday. So the expression of interest for the Gardens of Stone project and the National Parks and Wildlife engagement exercise looks at operators that want to help in co-designing and operating some facilities and services within the new Gardens of Stone conservation area. So please, if you are interested in this, you only have this weekend to prepare because the submissions actually close at 10 a.m. on Monday, not 5 p.m. as they normally do, 10 a.m. So yeah, get all your stuff together over the weekend and make sure that you submit before that deadline. If you do need a letter of support from us, please let me know because we are certainly happy to support that. Careers in schools, we did touch on this a couple of weeks ago, but I think this is actually really important that if you see this as an opportunity, that the voices of the industry are heard. I certainly see the opportunity with this, particularly with my experience last night in talking to these kids who had no idea about our industry and what it could provide them until we spoke to them. So I think the more that we embed the Careers New South Wales concept in our school system and support the REAP officers at the Department of Education, the more information we can give kids to decide on what option they're going to jump into as they leave school. As we know, it's not the career that they choose for a lifetime, but the career they choose to start. And that is certainly something that we want to ensure that the outdoor industry is part of. We've got to get more people into the industry. Update on the MGS funding. So look, guys, check your emails. I can only stress to you that when these things come out, I try to get them out to the industry quick, smart. So when the criteria hit the airwaves, so to speak, I jumped out and put this as an industry alert to you all. If you're not receiving them, please jump into your junk box. We have more filters on our emails than ever before, and I'm finding that a lot of people are saying, I didn't get it, but in actual fact, it's sitting in their junk inbox. So just make sure you've got us as a key contact, and hopefully that'll alleviate that in the future. But yes, the criteria is now live. We expect the applications to be open very soon. So as soon as that happens, again, I'll send out an industry alert so you all are aware when you can start applying for those grants. A couple of other things that I mentioned in this week's newsletters is the massive amount of funding going to building places around the great outdoors. So 18 million has been set aside through DPI, or Department of what's it called now? Planning, Industry and Environment, I think. They are looking for opportunities to fund places to roam, places to swim, and places to play. So if you have an idea around an open space program that you want to fund, and this includes walking trails, cycling trails, community gardens, even adventure play, nature play. So any of those sorts of things, please make sure you have a look at that. Again, if you require letters of support from ourselves, please reach out, because the more we have done in this space, the more people we can get out into the outdoors and more active. This one is a great opportunity for those leaders that are wanting to engage in a great program. If you haven't heard of this program, the Australian Rural Leadership Program, they are calling for offers to have suppliers conduct their first module, which is outdoor leadership. So they are asking for suppliers to put in an expression of interest into their system or their process to be selected to take some of the selected rural leaders into their program. And like I say, the first module is that outdoor leadership. So yeah, jump on, grab the content from the email that was sent out this week. If you can't find it or you're struggling in getting access to that, please just let us know and we can connect you to that. But a great opportunity for any of our outdoor leaders to be involved in that program. For those that haven't done this yet, please do. We have a new facility on our website. All our members now should be members of the site, of the actual website. If you're not, get in contact, we'll help you with that. But you can actually add your business details to the public facing area of the website just through your login. So just to talk you through it, you can see Blue Mountains Climbing School online now, and there is some others there that you can have a look at if you jump onto the website. But if you log in on the right-hand side, up the top here, you'll see a list where you can add or list an article. When you go into that, you can add all of your contact details, all of your business details, all the services that you offer, even price points or YouTube clips, and put it all in. Once that's done, it sends us a bit of an alert. We can approve that as a verified member of Outdoors New South Wales ACT, and you will appear on the public facing site. So we've got to deliver more opportunities like this so that we can connect visitors and people with the outdoors opportunities. So this is an initiative that will then be the Experience New South Wales ACT.com.au landing page. So again, if you've got any questions on that, reach out, but make sure you promote your business as a member on our website. And again, we can help guide you if you're not sure how to do that. Now, guys, I'm going to just stop sharing there for a minute. So as I said before, we're going to have New Zealand, the guys from New Zealand and the skills area with us today. Unfortunately, as you probably heard, New Zealand is facing their COVID real moments, and we've got a few of them that are sick and unable to attend today. They will come back, and they will certainly come to a Connect and Share in the future, because I think we need to probably work together in some of the challenges that they are also facing, as well as us, as they start emerging out of their lockdowns and everything. but we will have that to you in probably the next couple of weeks or so. So today I have a couple of options for you. One is I can certainly take you through a bit of the presentation that I gave at the Outdoors Victoria conference last week, or I could save that considering that's probably about a 40-minute presentation, and we could probably talk around some of the challenges or opportunities of the sector in an off-camera session. Anyone got any thoughts about anything? Would you prefer to have an off-camera session for the rest of today? I'm getting that. I'm getting a few nods. Okay, great. Okay, so what we might do, James, if you stop recording and we'll open it up for a bit of an open conversation on all things outdoors, that'd be great.